So religious psychosis is basically the definition is like basically finding a religion, and usually it's mainly Christians. People would like think, oh, Christians are going into religious psychosis because they're not being these people. This is why I feel the church has really done a bad disservice to people. Yes, there's a youth group. Yes, there's Bible studies you can go to, but it's just like for me, right? Why are we just like not doing discipleship, right? You know, or because people say, hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you at church. Is everything okay? I would do that for people. If I knew who you were and I have your number, I would call them and be like, yo, hey, all right, I haven't seen you at church. How you doing? You know, stuff like that. Some people didn't pick up, or some people don't respond. That's fine. It's a part of life. But disciple people, be a part of people's life and church. People want to grow and grow and grow. Disciple. This one guy said, he should always say, we need to mentor people. I say this all the time. I said this, man. I asked you to disciple me. I asked you to stay with me. But it's like you're busy, you do your own thing. That's fine. But discipleship is also what God is calling us to do. God's calling us to be disciples, to be disciple people, baptize people. You know, I will go on the street and ask people, hey, how are you doing? Do you need resources? Do you need things? Do you need to talk to somebody? Stuff like that. And I also think the church as a whole, we don't need to take people's phone away. This lady who I'm talking about, what prompted this discussion to me is this video I saw on Instagram. This person was like, this black fellow was saying, hey, this lady is going through Christian psychosis, but it's talking about mental illness. Like, mental illness in the Christian sphere has been done dirty, right? It hasn't been done perfectly well. It hasn't been done justice. Because some people believe, especially people who are close to me, believe there's God, there's things you can do. They don't think about mental health as, okay, there's social work, therapy, counseling, medication. Don't think that way. There's no medication. Don't really go to medication, like the medical route of mental health, right? They just keep it to religious, praying for the ADD to go away, or praying for the depression to subside, instead of going to the doctor and saying, hey, I need help. A lot of people don't do that. Some people have to kind of be pushed to do that, but it's this is a problem in the church, right? Mental health, or the idea of how to work with people with mental health. But I think we've gotten a little bit better, but we can't prevent people from going on the phone and saying whatever they want to say. She got pushback, a media pushback. You see those comments. Some of them were for or against her. That one guy who was in that blue thing, he was joking about it. He even made a video about people praying their son's autism away. Right? So, I think, yes, the church has problems. Yes, Christianity has been done crazy by some people. The church hasn't done a great job. The Western church hasn't really stepped up to the plate for some time. And that's okay. Because I think we need to get better leaders in the church. Better people who feel like, some people lead with shame and condemnation when the Bible doesn't lead with that. Right? I never read a book in the Bible that says we lead with condemnation. It says righteous judgment, but it never says I'm going to lead you I'm going to judge you and condemn you. I'm going to lead you to shame to the point that you off yourself. That's not what it is. That's not what it is. But judging is like, if I know who you are, but I go up to my friend Hussein. He's doing something, whatever. he's not going back to school, or I'm asking questions like, hey, why are you not in school? What's going on? I'm trying to ask what's going on with him, right? I'm not going to go straight to judging him or straight into calling this, going crazy. It's called like social hierarchy. You have to learn. I know autistic people like to joke about they not learning social hierarchy, but Christians, you kind of have to learn social hierarchy, social awareness. I'm not going to go up to my friend Sherry, who is leagues older than me, and talk about certain things about her relationship. I'm not going to do that, right? But it's called social. There's levels to it. You don't go to intermediate in a game off this or immediately, right? You go to master level or skillful, like master. You don't master a game right away, a video game right away. You play it over time, and you get used to certain players, certain characters. I'm not super good at Smash, but I'm decent. I'm intermediate because I play it sometimes. I play it. I get used to the character. I get used to the terrain. But that's what it is. I think churches need to do better in discipleship, mental health, talking about mental health, because it's kind of not a bad. It's kind of like a touchy subject, and I went to this church, New Life. It talked about mental health for a little bit, and that was a great thing. That was a great sermon. That was a great sermon, and the rest just went to great. We just stopped there, but all right, like, comment, follow. Deuces. Guys, give these guys some grace. Pray with them. Like, if it's in your heart to pray for them, pray for them. If you want to send her some resources for mental health, I don't think she's going to take it, but let's just offer it her just in case. Just have grace with people who are going through religious psychosis. All right. Bye-bye.